Hey there, I am Aaron, and guess what? I was going live, and all of a sudden, hey there, Vinny. I didn't realize that I had not gone live. So it's brutal out here. Hey there, William. So anyway, we are going to look at the announcements today because there's been a few announcements. There's some I probably don't remember or don't know about, but we'll check into those too. We'll look at Imprint's announcements today. There are Mondo Macabro announcements to look at, so we're going to look at all that. And it is my Friday night show, and I'm going to be trying to doing a Friday night show possibly every Friday when I can. And sometimes it'll be a live show on my live channel here, and other times it is going to be a show on my Patreon channel, my Crimson Cult members. So don't think I don't have more stuff coming, because there's a lot of stuff coming. Hey there, Arch, welcome, man. But oh my God, did Imprint announce some really cool stuff. Now, as always, I'm not totally ready. I started the show 5 minutes before I was going to, because my tea is still being made. So you're going to see me for a second in a minute, because I got to be able to speak and make this video. Hey there, Maddie, welcome, man. Welcome. Hey there, Dustin. It is good to see you back again. Watch me go clapping and stuff like that, like a seal tonight. Hey there, Dave. We are looking at tonight. Hey, first off, so I've been diving down the rabbit hole that is Reddit recently, and I found a boutique Blu-ray label Reddit, and I was reading down, and somebody mentioned my name got mentioned. So I was kind of surprised. And apparently, I don't make enough pre-tape videos. I make too many live ones. So let me know what you think. Should I be making more pre-tape stuff? I kind of always thought live is my forte. Is Henstooth still a company? Anyone else? Sean, I do not know. We can check it out later, though. We can check and see if Henstooth is still around. I can't remember the last thing from Henstooth, though. So maybe, maybe not. It's hard to tell. Thank you. Because in all blunt honesty, you never know. In today's society, you can be a company one day, not a company the next. And then you can be a company again. Look at the SAG of Twilight Time, who unfortunately lost pretty much their head guy kind of passed away. It looked like Twilight Time was going out. They had a clearance sale, clearing off pretty much everything of the old Twilight Time. And then the company that owned that kind of distributed Twilight Time, Screen Archives, ended up going and making more Twilight Time stuff, because they pretty much bought it the banner, and they went from there. So you never know. Live all the way, live or not, videos are so good. Excellent. If you are here, by the way, and you have watched my Cult of Comics video, which has not gotten as many views, thank you, because it was a true labor of love, and I made it short so that I wanted to make sure that somebody that wasn't so much into like the comic portion of it could come in and enjoy it as well. Interaction is always best to me. Thank you. Hey there, Richard. Well, welcome. I mean, like, it was nice. I mean, like, to have my name mentioned somewhere. Like, especially when I was just looking at Reddit stuff, like Anba stuff, and I went up to the Blu-ray section, and my name popped up. Me, and I think it was like Michael and Brian from Just a Disc, and a few others. It was about a year or so ago. So all the names that pop up and swerve around in that in those circles. Like there's a bunch of us, and we do a lot of stuff. Like I think it was around the time Master Chaos was probably starting too. So there you go. Because he did like a whole year of like live every day. Made a video every day, which is really cool. If you're here watching this right now and you've not hit that like button yet, please do so. It does help the channel and the almighty algorithm that we pray to now. I have not got. My daughter loved the new Scream film. I cannot wait to see it. I'm staying away from spoilers, because I'm going to get the 4K the day it comes out. I'm going to watch it then. Same with the Spider-Man movie. I haven't watched all the Spider-Man film either, so I only see like a part of it. So I'm waiting for both those two films. So I have like certain parts of my social media that I've actually cut off from looking at, like a lot of like websites and stuff. So we're going to look at the Imprint first. You want to go with Imprint first, guys? Because oh man, are their announcements good. So their bundle is amazing. and the box set is incredible. But there's a lot of good stuff from Imprint this time around. This is they had Imprints had some great stuff, but there's something here that's made me say, "Oh my god, I really want an Imprint title." That's like my better half last night. She never asks like for movies, and she never asked about like oh, I like to have this. And last night, we're looking at stuff. She looked over at me and she said, "I know we can't afford to get it, but I really want the Shaw Brothers box set one of these days before it sells out." Um, so I was kind of taken aback. I didn't know. I knew she liked it and she wanted it, but I didn't know how much she wanted it. And then we proceeded to look at the trailers for all the Shaw Brothers films, and she was like in glee. So that's her. That's so. If you ever wonder like my better half style and type of films, that's it. No Time to Die. Working with the Scream. Oh, that sucks, Dustin. Have that spoiled for you. I had one thing spoiled for me, the Spider-Man movie. And that was definitely that was pretty much about it. There's some big releases. So, but there's Hotel Fear right there. But why are we showing you that? That's a placeholder because in a second we're going to Imprint. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just take my tea, which I got left steeping. Going to grab that so we can come so I can come back. It's going to take me a minute. We're going to look at the Imprint releases and don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I love me some spaghetti western, Sean. You're definitely talking to the right guy here when it comes to that. Why is this so wet? Oh my god. Without giving any spoilers away, did anybody see the new Texas Chainsaw movie? I'm watching it later on tonight. There's the bundle right there, $2.99. That is pretty pricey. So I guess that's to what, $260, $270 here in Canada. So let's go back because we want to look at them one at a time. We don't just want to look at all them as a box set. But there are 4 releases. But that being said, one of them has 6 films on it. You liked it, Richard? I think I'm gonna like it too. I was unsure at first, but then I looked at it and I'm like, you know what? That looks freaking awesome. Sale. Okay, there's a sale. So things are $10 cheaper here. I think Piz liked it, and me and Piz kind of have the same taste in a lot of things. So yeah, Pizwell. If you never checked out Pizwell's channel, which I'm sure you did because you're here, and we do have we have a lot of crossover stuff. We got to get together and do something. Actually, we've been kind of working on that. Well, sort of. We mentioned it, and then we just got to find the right project. But yeah, it's Piz does some great stuff, and I think he liked Texas Chainsaw too. I got to watch it. I'm waiting to watch his review till afterwards. All right, so let's look at the cover first. So we got the outer box. I love that it's got the reversible artwork here. How can you not be a Corbucci fan? The Great Silence is one of the greats all time. Oh yes, but Ragman, you got to understand this is uh, Imprint is meant to be kind of a big kind of a big like premier label. Terrence Hill. I love the Trinity films. Sean, I'm a huge fan of the Trinity films. So see what we got here. So we got two cuts of the film here. So limited edition, two disc hard box edition with unique artwork, 2,000 copies. These things do sell out, by the way, just so you know. You'll be surprised. I have like I would love to be able to do it. Geriatric. Obviously, I sadly cannot right now, but their stuff is so good, man. So what we got here is the director's cut in HD, a new audio commentary with author historian. Oh God, I'm gonna Chris Pugliali. If I mispronounce the name, I apologize. And former editor of Fangoria, author Michael Gingold. We got a 1080p high definition presentation on the Blu-ray. The words introduction to the new edition. See, when I hear new edition, yeah, but that's not the fancy Blu-ray like this, right, man? There's a huge difference between going to Walmart and picking up like a $5 bin. And picking up what you got here. So when I hear the new edition, I'm an '80s kid, so I think of like the group new edition. So we got the Warriors introduction to the new edition by director writer Walter Hill. The Warriors the beginning featurette, the Warriors battleground featurette, the Warriors the way home featurette, the Warriors the phenomenon featurette, theatrical trailer. Audio is we got a DTS HD 5.1 surround sound mix and an LPCM 2.0 mono. I'm glad there's the surround sound, but I'm always glad with the mono as well. I'm old school that way. Original 178 aspect ratio. Second disc is a theatrical cut of the film. On this one, we get a new audio commentary by film critic and author Walter Cha, a new interview with composer Barry Dvorak, a new interview with actor James Reamer. That's pretty cool. A new interview with Dorsey Wright, a new interview with David Patrick Kelly. I forgot he was in that actually. A new interview with UCLA professor Bryant Kirkland on the origins of the story based on Xenophones and Anabasis. There we go. I was thinking to cool it now, you know. Right. But this is a pretty it's a pretty baller of an edition, guys. Obviously, these are premium titles, and you do pay a premium price for the premium title. Uh, but I've seen like Serial at Midnight. Like Heath. I've seen Brian from Just the Discs. I've seen a bunch of people unboxing some of their stuff. Pretty sure Master Chaos did as well. And this is some pretty really awesome stuff. As you can see, the Warriors was the one that was $79. Now we're down to the regular price stuff. Isn't actually too bad. So $34.95, regular $39.95. And people think, you know, like that's kind of a big. It's not a big price for Blu-rays nowadays, because for like a boutique Blu-ray, if you buy a Scream Factory, for instance, and let's not say, well, how much is it on Amazon when it's on sale? Because that's not a fair like assessment for something. What's the price on Amazon? No, like what's the price like regular? What's the MSRP? And you know, $39.95 MSRP, $39.95, not bad. It's starting to become the standard. Which means that's why some people buy at sales. It's a different. Marvel's is different. The Eternals are different. I wish they would. I missed out on At Close Range, Sean. I love that film. Great soundtrack too, by the way. Live to Tell. What a great song. I'm a huge fan of Jack Kirby Williams, so I'm a big fan of Eternals. There's a lot of lot of emotions went through me watching that movie. Uh, so give it another chance. Read the source material if you read comics. That is, it is very different. One of the characters was changed a lot, but I liked what they did with it. So for those that do not know this one right here, Bloody Sunday, on the 30th of January 1972, British soldiers shot dead 13 unarmed civilians taking part in an anti-internment civil rights march in Derry, Northern Ireland. The event was a major turning point in the history of the modern Irish Troubles. Irish Troubles, driving many young men into the IRA and fueling a 25-year cycle of violence. This powerful award-winning film tells the story of Bloody Sunday in just one day from dusk till dawn. See, I don't think Spectre. I think people give Spectre like rag on Spectre too much. So for those who don't know, like Craig just mentioned Spectre, the Bond film. So when you're looking at like a lot of the Bond films, and when you get to Spectre, go into it and think of it as an homage to the Roger Moore era of James Bond. And if you like Roger Moore, like James Bond era, you're gonna like Spectre because it is like pretty much it's a Roger Moore era James Bond with the Jaws like villain with Batista and the over the top chases and the different things and the kind of crazy things that they do. Spectre is a love letter to the Roger Moore era of Bond. I'm a huge Bond fanatic. By the way. All right, so we got a auto commentary with James Nesbitt here, and director Paul Greengrass. We've got an auto commentary with co-producer Don Mullen. Bloody Sunday, Ivan Cooper Remembers featurette. Bloody Sunday, History Retold featurette. Forces Are Here featurette. Shooting Bloody Sunday. Greengrass, Not So British. Q&A with director Paul Greengrass. Cast and crew. Encounter between Jimmy and Ivan featurette. 178 aspect ratio. We got a DTS HD 5.1 surround sound and a 2.0 stereos here as well. No mono on this one, but that's okay. 1,500 copies, so it was kind of limited. Yeah, like go invest in like Let's Go Just. I want that one so bad. Let's Go Just. That's the one I really want. That one, and there's so many. I wish these were like more into my price range right now. Like I would love for like Imprint. Like if you ever see this video Imprint, you probably won't. Reach out to me. I will definitely review your stuff. So if you're nice, Alan. That is a really good like addition. Thank you for the other person. As for the 10 out of 24 people that hit the like button. Thank you so much. Now, if you hit the dislike button, we don't see that anymore. Thank you for that, by the way. So we got the contender right here, and this is actually a pretty cool one too. This is I'm pretty sure it's Christian Slater, Jeff Bridges, same thing, right? For the round. Okay, yeah. Sometimes you can assassinate a leader with firing a shot. When the truth becomes a weapon, power comes at a stunning price. So we got Gary Oldman, who's always good. Joan Allen, Jeff Bridges, Christian. I knew Christian Slater was in this movie. In the controversial, suspenseful, critically acclaimed thriller. And again, this one here, this is what, $34. Feature-wise, we got a commentary on here as well. A Rod Lurie with actress Joan Allen. We got 10 deleted scenes and optional commentary by the director. Making of political thriller featurette, behind the scenes thing. Interview with the cast. We got a B-roll, short featurette. 4 TV spots. Interview with actress Joan Allen. So it doesn't really tell a lot there. 1,500 copies on this one here, and it's but we're coming to the piece de resistance, the big one, the one that I was excited, the one that got me to say, "Holy crap! Like this is beyond good. This is awesome." And here it is, right here. It is the After Dark Neo-Noir cinema collection. So it is a 6-disc limited collector's edition set, and oh man, it is so cool. So this is neo noir. So this is the if you like noir, you're gonna love yourself some neo noir, and there's some really good titles here. So what do we got here? We got After Dark, My Sweet, Rush, One False Move, Mortal Thoughts, Flesh and Bone, and Twilight. No, not that Twilight. And it's limited to 2,000 copies with a hard box and an 80-page booklet. Well, 80 pages, not a booklet. You're a friggin' book at 80 pages with essays. So let's look and see what we got here. First, After Dark, My Sweet, done in 1990 with Jason Patrick, of course, and the beautiful Rachel Ward, who a lot of you guys are going to know from, oh God, from so much. An ex-boxer is drifting around after escaping from the mental hospital. He meets a widow who convinces him to fix up the neglected estate her ex-husband left. Ronco talks them both into helping kidnap a rich boy for ransom money, and the ex-fighter must make decisions about his loyalties and what is right. I miss John Allen too. We got two brand new audio commentaries. One with the director James Foley, one with film critic Travis Woods. We have here an interview with James Foley. We got new interviews with Jason Patrick, new interview with Bruce Dern, a new interview with Jim Thompson expert Robert Pleto. A 2:35 aspect ratio. And this is just the first one. This is a set. Morgan, welcome. Are you excited about this Neo-Noir set? Because it seems like your kind of thing. I literally saw this, and you're one of the people that I thought about when I thought about this one here. One False. I haven't got down that one yet. That one doesn't have special features. Just to have it though, man. Or maybe they just haven't announced them yet, because Mortal Thoughts haven't had them announced yet. So we got Demi Moore, Glenn Headley, Bruce Willis, and Harvey Keitel. Told in a series of haunting flashbacks, the story unfolds as a determined police officer, played by Keitel, questions New Jersey housewife Cynthia Kellogg about the death of her best friend's abusive husband, brilliantly played by Willis. This is a real good movie. Actually, I remember this one. Two desperate women are reluctantly pushed towards the shocking, violent climax. Again, right here, it already says special features to be, no, it's TBC, so we don't know yet the special features on this one. We got Rush. And this one we know special features on. We got audio commentary with the director. We got a brand new commentary with entertainment journalist and author Brian Reisman. Or Reisman? I'm going to say Reisman. We got an interview with Jason Patrick. Makes sense. He was interviewed on the other one as well. Visual essay with Chris O'Neill. You know, that's going to be really good. Interview with the director. Interview with author Kim Wozencroft. Filming Rush vintage featurette. Tears in Heaven. Oh, yeah, that's right. Music video by Eric Clapton. Got a 185 aspect ratio. We got surround sound and 2.0 stereo. One False Move. Well, the good news there. So One False Move, it's not doesn't have any features, Jake, is that we don't know the features yet. So it's rate special features TBC. So that means the special features are coming. They just haven't been listed yet. Future by that should be the other way around. I'm in front of the camera. You should buy me a set. Okay, One False Move is a great film. Jake's totally right about this one. Carl Frank's Neo-Noir finally gets the deluxe treatment in HD, written by Billy Bob Thornton and Tom Epperson. A really, really good movie. It'll be interesting to see what features that they have on this one. They're showing us features on some, but some of them they're holding back on, and that makes me think that those are going to be stacked as well, or there's features that we don't that we just don't know yet. So we got Flesh and Bone. It's Dennis Quaid, right? Yeah, Dennis Quaid, Meg Ryan. On this one here, we know we got an audio commentary with Steve Kloves, interview with editor Mia Goldman, interview with production designer John Hutman, and 178 aspect ratio. So Twilight. So this is 1998. This is Paul Newman, Twilight. But Paxton's best performance. It's a really good movie. This is a damn good set. So Twilight is the one with Stockard Channing. And much like Will Smith, although I did not get to work with her, who wasn't in love with Stockard Channing at some point, like when they're growing up, whether they saw her on Grease or like West Wing, or you gotta love Stockard Channing. She's a lovable person, and she's so kind of like I like the tough girls. I really do. My thing. We got new audio commentary by film critics Elaine Silver and James Orsini. We got new audio commentary by Alexei Toliopoulos, and I hope I got that right, and Blake. If I did, it's amazing. And Blake Howard. We got a new interview with editor Carol Littleton, and new interview with film music historian Daniel Schweiger. I'm going to say Schweiger. I don't know if I'm right. I'm going to say it though. So this one here, how much is this box set, by the way, guys? Whatever it is, it's fucking worth it. Oops, I mean, it's freaking worth it. So $179.95. That is a bit. So that is, let me get out my calculator because I am not going to be doing any of the math. I'll tell you that much right now. Somebody at my work asked me today, can you figure out this price? I can. I said, but I'm using the calculator because I'm not the math guy. I am what you would call in journalism the guy behind the writer. I want to be the face, but I'm not. 29.99. So $30. $30 a title. So $30 each, and this will sell out. This will definitely sell out. It's a gorgeous set. Oh my God, it is so sexy. It's a sexy beast of a set. It's got a book. The covers look fantastic. Did I watch Mortal Thoughts recently? Was that on one of the Mill Creek ones that I had? Was that on the Bruce Willis Mill Creeks that I had? It might have been, actually. If it is, I really, really dug that film. So is anybody here going to get any of these films? And if you are, which ones are you picking up? Or are you going to are you super uber rich and you're going to grab the $299.95 Imprint May 2022 bundle? So is anybody going to buy the bundle? Or do you have a certain film? Are you going to get the After Dark set? Are you going to get the Warriors? That's a bit of a pricey set. Definitely picking up the Warriors. At the price of the Warriors, you almost want to, if you were getting if you wanted the Warriors and the Neo-Noir set, let's just see. So Neo-Noir set is $179.95 and pre-order, right? And the other one is $69.95 in pre-order. That's $250, basically $249.98. So yeah, you're getting the other two for $25 each. So if you're getting the set and the Warriors, it's probably best get bundle. It's not cheaper, but you're gonna get two other really good films. But if you just want the Warriors, then definitely go for the Warriors. The Neo-Noir stuff's really, really good. I'm glad Dustin. At least Dustin is telling me that he's picking up something. Or say you can say you're not picking up something, or you're going to pick up something, but at least let me know. Keep me informed. Now let's look at Mondo Macabro. So over here, we got Hotel Fear, which is coming up from Mondo Macabro, and this has a really great cover. Both covers are really good on this one. Now there should be features on here as well. Oh, the breakdown on definitely not a problem. I got to go over to my good friend Disconnected because I know he'll have the Orion. I'm using your site again. So if you've never been, oh no, dude, that's okay. I can definitely break it down because it's a big one. We're looking at a 2-disc set, Matt. It's going to have both the director's cut and the original theatrical cut, the UK theatrical cut. So you're going to get a new commentary on here. You're going to get you're going to get Warriors Introduction to the New Edition by director, co-writer Walter Hill. You're going to get a bunch of featurettes from the beginning, Battleground, The Way Home, The Phenomenon, theatrical trailer, surround sound, mono as well. I'm a big mono person. But on the theatrical cuts, where you're going to get the brunt of your new special features. Because we get a new commentary here with film critic and author Walter Cha. You're getting like new interviews with Barry Dvorkin, James Remar, Dorsey Wright, David Patrick Kelly. You get one with a UCLA professor Brian Kirkland on the origins of the story. So it's a whole ton of stuff. So either way, if you're not a fan of the director's cut, you have the original theatrical cut there. So that's just a bonus. Now, let you know something disconnected today, and a good thing on Mondo Macabro. He actually spoke with Jared, who I would love to have on my channel, but it has not happened as of yet. So Hotel Fear. He doesn't say the features. Okay, I'm gonna go to my thing. We're gonna find the features. Two need twos. Oh, there we go. Story takes place in Italy towards the end of World War II in a rundown hotel on the shore of a large lake. A strange assortment of guests are staying there. They seem to be either suffering from mental illness, involved in a scam of one sort or another, or hiding from something in their past. Rosa, a teenage girl played by Lenora Fanny, works with her mother, Marta, trying to keep the hotel functioning. Due to the war and frequent bombing raids that take place, the hotel is on its last legs, and even finding food for the guests is a major problem. Rosa writes letters to her father, who was off fighting the war. Rosa's mother dies unexpectedly, and suddenly the girl finds herself at the mercy of the sexually rapacious and insane hotel guests. After vicious rape by two of the guests, Rosa despairs. She calls on her absent father to avenge her, and it seems her call is answered when the two guests die violently at the hands of a masked glove killer. But who really is this mysterious assassin? And is Rosa losing her grip on reality? Done by Borelli, who's the second feature film after the highly regarded Perfume of the Lady in Black, which is actually a really friggin' good film. Due to distribution problems, this film has been hard to see. It has never been released in the US before, and this is its world premiere on Blu-ray. Feature-wise on here, we have a 1080p presentation of a brand new 2K restoration of the OCN, choice of Spanish and Italian language tracks with separate English subtitles for each, brand new interview with Francesco Borelli, brand new interview with actor Luc Miranda, archival interview with Francesco Borelli, brand new audio commentary with Rachel Nesbitt, nice, and Peter Jumstad of the Fragments of Fear podcast. By the way, I love that podcast. Alternate scenes, trailer, a 20-page booklet with a set of reproduction lobby cards. So holy crap, this is really good. Reversible artwork, 1,500 copies. Man, just reading about that sounds pretty awesome. Definitely sounds pretty awesome. Strangler versus Strangler. To be a true metropolis, the city needs its own killer. What if it gets two of them? In the mid-1980s, and the city of Belgrade is aiming for metropolitan status, which would put it in level with New York, Paris, and London. For a city to reach this category, it has to attain a special level of crime. It needs a serial killer. Exhibitionists in cemeteries, peepers in parks, bank robbers, reckless drivers, rapists, murderers. Belgrade already has these. For the city to be classified as a metropolis, though, it needs a king of criminals. It needs the Strangler. Now, suddenly a series of murders takes place. A deranged flower seller is strangling women on the streets of Belgrade. Their crime in his eyes being that they refuse to buy his carnations. This is kind of great already. At last, the city has its own serial killer. Finally, it can attain the status of metropolis. Now, a local new wave rock musician becomes obsessed with the murder and releases a single dedicated to the Belgrade Strangler. An outspoken female DJ condemns media interest in the case, arousing the ire of the Strangler himself. Suddenly, these three characters find themselves drawn together, leading to a surprising, bizarre climax. So, yeah, this sounds hilarious. We got a brand new presentation of the film, U.S. home video premiere, choice of Serbian language with English subtitles, a rare English language dub. So for people that like the English language stuff, there's a new one. Brand new interview with the director, audio commentary from Serbian film critic and historians. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. 1,000 copies and a 20-page full-color booklet. So that's actually really cool. And we'll get to the one that's kind of a set. And that will be this one right here, Apocalypse After. So I love this cover, by the way. This is such a weird out there cover. Films by Bertrand Mandico. So this is not like one film. This is a set of films. This is a series of films. So Bertrand Mandico is one of the world cinema's most visionary and original filmmakers. He began work as an animator and went on to win many awards for his short and medium-length films. In 2017, his first feature film, The Wild Buzz, was released to great acclaim and was followed in 2021 by his second full-length feature film, After Blue. He's currently working on a new feature, She is Conan. Oh, okay. Mandico makes films that are unlike anybody else's. His work has an astonishing beauty mixed with moments of dark humor, cruelty, or eroticism and melancholy. The textures, colors, secretions, and sounds from which he constructs his films create a seductive and immersive world that envelops the viewer, drawing us into a magical and a mysterious place where almost anything could happen next. This contains 11 films by Bertrand Mandico, all in glorious HD. We have on this Apocalypse After, Blue Cavalier, Burro in the Box, Depressed Cop, Any Virgin Left Alive, He Said He Is Dead, Living Still Life, Our Lady of the Hormones, Prehistoric Cabaret, Salambo, The Life and Death of Henry Darger. It comes with a 20-page full-color booklet, has 1,500 copies, and a brand new cover art as well. So no, look, we're getting like it doesn't say reversible on this one, but yeah, that's really gorgeous cover, guys. What do you guys think of these three? Anything standing out? Is there either one like stands out in particular? I'll be honest with you. For me, like these are very interesting. Strangler vs. Strangler, okay. Hotel Fear, I think, is my go-to because I do like Borelli, and I have seen the Perfume of Lady in Black. I really like that, but I have not seen Hotel Fear. I don't think I've seen this film, and I love the artwork on this. It's gorgeous, and in a weird way, it reminds me of like if they took Hotel New Hampshire and made it into like a giallo, because this has a very giallo-esque feel to it. I'm not sure if this is a giallo. I don't think I've seen it. But it's definitely interesting. Got a message from a better half. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I'm a bad YouTuber. Hotel Fear looks like the most interesting one for me. Like all three of these are interesting. Mondo Macabro always is interesting stuff, but this one specifically is really interesting. If you're enjoying this channel and you want to support the channel, whether through donation with the link down below or super chat or with our merch store, or if you're then muchly appreciated, because this month we did not hit any goals and we ended up with nothing. When it came time to look at my Google AdSense, I wanted to cry. So my better half said, remind people. I don't say it enough. There, I said it. I'm a bad YouTuber. But yeah, both these I like the first cover best. But yeah. Like this is nice too. But it reminds me of like a very dark, twisted, like Hotel New Hampshire. That's what it reminds me of. Anybody get that kind of feel? Like just from the tone of it, like the time the movie set in and just the way this thing's being, it's just kind of weird and quirky, but it goes quirky in a dark quirky, as opposed to, for those that know, Hotel New Hampshire is a film that is done based on a book by John Irving and starred Jodie Foster and Rob Lowe and Natasha Kinski, Jeff Bridges. It was not Jeff Bridges, Bo Bridges. It's a really, really good film. But in a weird way, this like giallo-esque film reminds me, it gives me like a Hotel New Hampshire. My God, I'm in stereo. It gives me that type of feel to it. What do you guys think? because that one definitely stands out. It it hits like it's got that test of time there. You guys are so quiet. We got other movies to look at too. We got to look at MVDs. Rewind went out some stuff. Well, one specifically, actually. One that was a Scream Factory release, but then it's not anymore. Although she won't see this right now, big shout out to DJ Nico, who is overseas, and her better half, DJ Anubis, is definitely missing her right now. So that's they do like see Morgan Hotel. Have you seen Hotel Fear? Because it looks interesting. MVD Rewind just made an announcement that some people are going to love, some people may not. I'm not sure. Is it here? No, not here. Of course, got to go to Twitter. Got to go to Twitter. Vampire's Kiss with Maria Conchita Alonso, Jennifer Beals, Elizabeth Ashley, and Nicolas Cage in not a bad film. Though I got to say, I'm not going to say this is like his greatest film, but a lot of people love this movie. I enjoy it. I also got okay. Did not know this was coming out though. So Liar's Moon is coming out. I like Liar's Moon actually. Matt Dillon, Cindy Fisher, yeah. A tragic love story. I've seen this in years. Like in years, literally in years. Tanya Walker's in Liar's Moon. So for those that know, Tanya Walker is an actress. That's theirs from One Life to Live. Because she played Alex on One Life to Live. Yes, I know I know my soap stuff. For those that have not been like and she was on I think she was on General Hospital's Olivia. She's one of the Jeromes. I think Olivia Jerome. For those that don't know, at this point, I was going to be an actor. That was going to be my thing. That was going to be my bag. And for a guy that loves film, I had absolutely no want at all of like acting in films. Didn't interest me. Stage, yes, love stage. Soaps, 100%, because it's something new every day, and it just goes by so fast. But yeah, nothing when it comes to films. Oh, really? Dollar Tree. I wish I was near Dollar Tree, Matt. We don't get any movies. We get some really good like graphic novels like here. Speaking of which, did anybody manage to get because I know some of you guys here, not many of you, but some of you guys who do comic stuff like I do. Did anybody get the Zavi deal this week? So for those that don't know, Zavi like pops out some like omnibus deals on a fairly regular basis. Did you like the Death Walks on High Heels video drum? I would actually be surprised if you didn't. because the got for $24, around like $30 altogether with shipping in. They had the volume 1 of Thor, the basically after Heroes Reborn, Heroes Return, basically. The like that era, that Dan Jurgens era of Thor, which is freaking amazing, was like $25. I couldn't believe it. It was like a 1,200-page omnibus. Death Walks on High Heels. I get the two of them confused. Were you expecting more of a generic Giallo? Because the Death Walks series, like, try their best to steer away from the generic aspects of Giallo and go with a bit more of a unique, twisty plot, a bit more characterization. Susan Scott's incredible in that. Death Walks at Midnight's a better mystery, yeah, 100%. If I'm correct, Death Walks in High Heels, that's the one with the glove, with the spiked glove or something like that on it, right? And Death Walks at Midnight is one that deals more with then watch Death. If you've seen Death Walks at Midnight, Videodrome, is the one with the fishing village, right? Where the girl's father is killed at the beginning of the film, and she has to leave town because her father was like a diamond thief. That's not telling you anything. That's actually right at the beginning of the film, the first scene of the movie. I think that's Death Walks at Midnight. You can let me know if I'm right, Matt. Death Walks on High Heels was about. Oh, High Heels is the fishing village. Then that's 100% my favorite. Like that, and not only is it one of my favorites, it's one of my favorite Giallos, period. It also has the Susan Scott. It's not got glove, it's got Susan Scott blackface burlesque dancing scene. Yeah, no, that one definitely sticks strong with the character. And the thing is that it's got a twist around halfway through. Well, don't give it away, Videodrome, but or Matt, you know what I'm talking about. There's a twist around halfway through Death Walks in High Heels that if you said you saw it coming, I do not believe you. Because there's a huge twist in that film, guys. A huge twist. And it comes around halfway through the film. And the film becomes a completely different beast. One of the greatest things is the characters of there's the detective, and unlike a lot of these Giallos, you'll get, hey there, Dungeon, welcome. You'll get these detectives, and they'll be totally stupid. They'll be bumbling idiots. It happens a lot. Hey there, Anton, welcome, man. But in Death Walks in High Heels, the detective is smart, and he's much in the way of the Columbo smart. He underplays himself, but he's really good. And there's a sequence, and it's near the end too. We get another big twist right at the end of the film, and it is so well done. It is so well orchestrated. I showed my cousin 2 Giallo. He'd never seen Giallo before. I showed him one of the sleazy ones. I showed him Strip Nude for Your Killer, and he thought that was utterly ridiculous, but it was fun for what it was. And then I showed him Death Walks in High Heels, and he was like, I want more like this. I want more that have a story and a twist with things that I don't see coming. I said, well, I got to show you some Argento then, some Sergio Martino, some Lucio Fulci. Because, but for me, I don't, when somebody says, show me slasher film or show me Giallo, I'm not going to go in and show you Friday 13th. I'm not going to go in and show you Deep Red. We're going to work up to that. I'm going to show you something a bit more obscure. That's the way that I tend to do it with my friends. Now, if they say just show me a movie, I'm sorry, you're gonna watch you're watching Things and Nail Gun Massacre, because you gotta make it through that first. And if you're a really really good friend of mine, you'll get to watch Grease 2, and you'll get to watch Shock Treatment. That's how you know I really like you, because those are some of my favorite films. That means I can like totally relax around you. Just so you know. There's a couple. Oh, Odd Couple. That is a nice set. Let's look at that actually, because there's some nice stuff here. Um, as we looked at the stuff from last month, but that Odd Couple set, where's it at? So good. Like, don't they have some stuff? Didn't they just announce some stuff was like going like out of print? Um, Pretty sure there's an announcement on that. I got to check that. Like some stuff's probably already got out of print too. So we got the Odd Couple here, and like any self-respecting person that ever did acting, that ever acted for any period of time, you've more than likely you've done a version of the Odd Couple on stage. It's pretty. It's like saying, "Oh yeah, did you do the Odd Couple? Did you do Julius Caesar along the way?" Yes, you did. But this is really good. So we got the Odd Couple and the Odd Couple 2, which was a reunion movie done years later. Odd Couple on television. So it's the Tony Rando, Jack Klugman one. So what do we got here? Like some different episodes. 10 episodes, all five, covering all 5 seasons. I like Lizard and Woman Skin. I can get why you wouldn't like that one. It's a different, it's an unusual film. It's definitely not like if you watch like Don't Torture Duckling, and then you watch Lizard and Woman Skin, you're like, it almost seems like it was made by a different person. Because Don't Touch Your Duckling is such like a heady like one. If not, well, you could love the Felix Unger. You gotta have that. Felix Unger. Road of Milk. F you. Let's look. I know that they announced here. The Imprint announced that there was going to that there's some that was low and were down to low stock. I'm pretty sure they did. Come on. Releases. Giveaway. I gotta enter the giveaway because I would love to win something from films. Got a I got a birthday, guys. Just saying. If you like my channel, I got a birthday coming up. So so far I have 1 subscribers. Give me a birthday present. That's just putting it out there. All right. It's not a drill. Your favorite Imprint titles are selling out fast. We've been doing some stock take and found copies of previously out of stock titles. This is it for those limited editions, and when they're gone, they are gone. So let's see if it brings us to a page that shows, or it's just going to bring us to the regular page. Bloody hell. Okay, let's go. I'm sure it'll be listed here. Yes, it will. All right. When this was done, which was yesterday, so not quite sure if any or of these are left. This is what is here. Limited stock remaining. We've got the Winslow buy, 14 left. The Dead Zone, 18 left. Drugstore Cowboy, 95 left. Johnson Lifts and Seagull, 15 left. The Bad News Bears, 50 left. Timeline, 49 left. Let It Ride, 66 left. The Brotherhood of Satan, there's a cool one for you guys, 87 left. Regarding Henry, 2 left. That's probably gone now, actually. Black Sunday, 152 left. Hammer Horror set, only 18 left. Anybody want to buy me Hammer Horror? Anybody like my channel that much? If you like my channel that much, you can be my favorite subscriber. The Face Behind the Mask, 44 left. Neo-Noir box set, I'm super stoked about Couch. That was the first thing we mentioned, and that is a solid set. 6 solid titles, man, with some really great stuff. and I'm super stoked about it. We got the Chalk Gardens, got 55 left. Days of Heaven has 18 left, and Ned Kelly has 18 left as well. So a lot of these are going, gone. Yeah, I know. I forgot. Yeah, shit. You're the person with tentacles that was into that film. Um, and Doctor with both Doctor Five's movies actually. It looks really good, man. Yeah, that is so much. There's so much good stuff that they put out. Like, and if you've ever seen like their releases, um, like I've never had the pleasure to own one, to hold one in my hands, and that bothers me actually. Um, I own tentacles, and I was see, I got it. I got it when they did the double feature. But if you don't have it, yeah, definitely get it. It's a fun film, and I do love squirming frogs. Raymond Land, man, got Raymond Land. This is some gorgeous stuff. There's some really good stuff here, and imprint titles like this. This has been on my wish list for a long time. Is their titles? It's just it costs so much to get them here, and not just when I say to get them here, I do mean to get them here, because for me, if I get anything coming from Australia, uh, then it's going to cost me extra money. I always get hit with customs from Australia for some reason, but it's okay. I don't mind it. Like, cause the stuff I got coming from Australia has been freaking amazing. The like diving into like this last month, going through like the Mill Creek and Umbrella releases. Oh my god! And next month, like for those that don't know, who can't tell by the gray in my beard, I'm an '80s kid. I'm Gen X. I'm Gen X all the way, actually. Um, Magnum PI is coming to Blu-ray from Mill Creek next month, and I'm so excited. I'm like so excited about that. I'm a huge Magnum PI fan. If you've never watched the series, like and you've only watched the new series, well, watch the better series. Uh, the Magnum PI is a really good show, and there's some really dark episodes of that series. People think it's Tom Selleck and he's kind of fun, and he's such a nice guy, but no, like Magnum PI gets brutal at times. But yeah, I keep an eye out for that. Magnum PI is coming out from Mill Creek next month, and it's a complete thing. It's all 8 seasons, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm super stoked about it. That was the big ooh moment for me. Well, I got my email from Mill Creek, and they were like, we're putting out some releases. Here's some. Here's any here you want to look at. And I saw Magnum PI there, and I'm like, are you serious? I mean, I see how they package it, because they do different. They've been going with different. They going back and forth with their packaging styles. I've never got anything from JB Hi-Fi. Now, Dungeon, do you live in the States though? You live in the States, right? I get my stuff. I'll every time, and it usually the thing is that the Magnum PI set is going to be cool. More, this is the first time it's been on Blu-ray. Well, at least here in North America. Like I've got the old DVD releases, and if you remember the early DVD releases, it was kind of like Miami Vice when they were like flipper discs. So to have them on Blu-ray and not have to worry about like scratching up those dreaded flipper discs, I got to get like I still got to get I still got to get like Miami Vice from Mill Creek as well. I got to buy that one. Hopefully before we go. It's right here in Toronto. Okay, I'm so jealous of everything, because with me, see, yours must always come from Mississauga. If I get something coming from Mississauga Dungeon, I don't get with customs at all. But all my Australia stuff, goes to Vancouver, goes to BC. And if it goes to BC, or to be precise, I can be precise here. Uh, if I look at my Canada Post and it says Richmond, BC, then I'm screwed, because I know that means that I'm putting away at least like $30, maybe more, depending on how many films are in the that I got coming. But that being said, I got some really great stuff. Do they also have Simon and Simon? Actually, I got to find out. While we're here, let's check it out. Because there's a couple coming that I'm very, very freaking interested in. I think VI had Simon and Simon, but I'm not quite sure. Okay. I could be wrong. I really like Hawthorne. Loved Tropical Heat. Like, man, was I I need to get this. So this, oh God, 100 Mill Creek. If you guys are watching now, can you guys get me this? Because I would love to have and review this. Because this Charlie's Angels one, what's really cool, and I love Charlie's Angels, by the way, guys. This has a remake, like the other series too. So it doesn't just have Charlie's Angels. You'll have the all 5 seasons of Charlie's Angels, but I'll have the other that Charlie's Angels like remake series that only lasted a season. That's on here too. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I remember Simon and Simon actually. Heart to Heart movies collection. I love the Heart to Heart. I have the complete series actually. Legend was really cool. I remember that show. Every night for those of Canadians here in that 70s show. They got a lot of really good shows here. But where is Magnum again? Is it on their actual page yet? Here it is. Oh, they got Rockford Falls too. Yeah, I need this. I need Rockford Falls. I really do. Huge Rockford Falls fan. I went in to do like business. I was I was in between. I was doing business, or I had I was doing or I was going to do massage therapy. Uh, that's something that I like. I seriously thought about. And at the time, I thought, maybe I'll chuck it all and I'll just do private investigations, because there's a private investigation company in the area that I was living in. And by the way, this is exciting and fun. Actual private investigation, boring. But it actually interested me, just like because it's I'm a nosy person. That's why. Okay, well, we got it right here. Tom Selleck, John Hillerman, Roger E. Mosley, of course. Really, really good show. This is a really good episode with Frank Sinatra on Magnum PI. It's a brutal episode. It's a brutal friggin' episode, and it's Frank Sinatra coming to town to Hawaii to basically get revenge, and it goes in some dark places. I'm pretty sure that that's the episode that The Air Tonight plays for Magnum PI, and that's the song that you associate normally with you associate it with Miami Vice, because Miami Vice is this dark, amazing, insanely good show. And Morgan, I'm so jealous of you and your Blu-ray edition. I've only got my old like DVD copies. I got to upgrade. Um, but Miami Vice is one of my favorite shows of all time. Magpie is one of my favorite shows. I can watch either one of those anytime, day or night, because for me they were high. They were high quality. And Magpie and Miami Vice specifically, for instance, every episode was a quality of a film. Magnum PI was great, especially some of the earlier darker years. They do some great stuff. So this is all 8 seasons. I do want this too, though. Does this have the movies? So is anybody else like me? And the second you see like the name Rockford Files, you automatically hear that song in your head. 23 first season episodes, 22 in the second season. I, I gotta see how much it would cost me to buy Rockford Files. Dun- Hello, this is Jim Rockford. $89. Oh, dude, you gotta watch Rockford Files. It's a really good show. So, such a good show. I don't think the movies are here, but I think it's a TV series. Yeah, seasons 1 to 6. Because I think you can buy the movie separately. You remember Jim's car? Nice. Helicopter and Fantastic Mr. Fox and modeled up from Magnum PI. See, Wes Anderson would have been the guy that would have been one of those guys that would have been into those shows. See, a lot of us that grew up in that time period that are either like doing this type of stuff uh did this before, or really enjoy this style of like or are into entertainment. Hey, Damien, welcome. Um, this is the stuff we grew up on. We grew up on like Rockford Falls and Miami Vice, Magnum PI, Barney Miller. There's another one that I haven't heard in a while, right? Um, so that's why there's so much of this geeky stuff here. 8 seasons, though, it's pretty good. I mean, like, because they usually go down like pretty quickly. Like, don't they put on special pre-order price deals and stuff like that. So keep an eye. Like with Mill Creek, they don't have their own site, right? So when you shop, you usually go to you're checking like Amazon and places like that. So Amazon will have them up price, but they'll price them really, really like like for instance, look. Let's just choose a show. Come on, give me a TV show again. A complete packs, one complete series. Um, I don't know. Tropical Heat. It says $45, which is actually a really good price. This is like I think it's like 5 seasons or something like that. Like, yeah, 66 episodes. The girl, star of it, is actually from Halifax, Nova Scotia, and I'm actually living in Nova Scotia right now. So you got to buy now. For instance, going to bring it to Amazon. Hopefully, not my Amazon, or no, we bring it to. Sometimes they bring it to what's this deep discount, where it's right now. Look, this one right now, deep discount is $25. So if you're in a tropical heat, that's the show you like. For instance, let's do Miami Vice. Let's do that for fun, because I know there's some of you people here that have now. Maybe you're younger, you haven't seen Miami Vice yet, and if you haven't, oh my God, why have you not seen Miami Vice? $51.89. The Blu-ray is $51.89 for 5 seasons on Blu-ray for Miami Vice. That's like a 48% discount right there. That is ready for the dad joke? That is a deep discount. For those that have just came in and wondering, no, I have nothing to do with deep discount. um, but if they want to support the channel, I would appreciate it. I am definitely looking for and in need of subscribers, in need of supporters. And did I dress like in Miami Vice when I was a kid? Yes, yes, I did. Like, think what I had those suits. I had the white suit. I had the neon, like the powder suits. I had a kind of almost like a, we'll call it salmon colored. All right. I had a salmon colored suit and I had kind of a more of a like a lighter blue one. How do you find Deep Discount Dungeon? I've never really. I don't think, did we order from them once? I'm not quite sure. We might have ordered from them once. Um, Back when the I think it was a Warner Archive sale that was going on. Do you find them good, like shipping wise and time wise? The last episodes. On what's that? Now I guess I'm like it hot in my head, man. Uh, Plus the last. What is the last episodes? Okay, I'm looking down here. What do you like signify when it's the last episode? Hey, Morgan, what's the last episodes? Very affordable, very fast. That is nice. Because all the episode listing is here, but I don't think they signify which ones are the last. Oh, there we go. Last two episodes. World of Trouble. Miracle Man. Yes. Leap of Faith. Too much. Too lit. Too late. Oh, okay. I really need this set. I really freaking need this set now. It's got around the 80 cents. Glenn Fry actually acted in Miami Vice too. I'm pretty sure it's Glenn Fry. I actually didn't even come. I mean, I wasn't going to go here tonight, but I remembered that I was excited about the Magnum PI set, and then this that got me like send down to Sparrow. See, when you come on to this channel, you never know what you're going to get. So you could come on here, you could see a title for for something, and you'd be like, why is the well? I'm not sure if I'm into that, but you could come here and see something totally different. Dave, well, we are of the same mindset. Um, but because although I got just some old like sets of Columbo, I got the whole series on set. But I just recently started rewatching Columbo. But I'm watching them like random order. I'm not going in the right order. I watched one of my favorite episodes, which is of course Columbo Cries Wolf, with Deidre Hall from Days of Our Lives, and we have Ian from General Hospital as well, and I guess Bold and Beautiful too, and of course Twin Peaks. But on General Hospital, he plays Duke Lavery. Don Johnson, he was a cool actor. He just had this kind of quiet coolness about him. But with all of that being said, I want to thank you all so much for coming in here. I'm going to try to get really like working on doing a lot of videos, whether they be live or pre-taped and a mixture of both. Next month is like that's my birthday month, so there will be times I'm going to be trying to take some off. Yeah, Marlena Evans, her sister was actually on Days for Life back in the day too, or twin sister. She's got a twin sister. What did I think of Nash? I like Nash Bridges, especially the episodes where Philip Michael Thomas comes on it, and Cheech, and Chong and Tommy Chong. Murder She Wrote, I got that too. Murder She Wrote is one of those I watch all the time. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in today. If you liked, shared, subscribe, super chat, donated, whatever, thank you. It really has helped the channel. We did think we were going to have this shut down for a bit. It got to a point where StreamYard's not free. So we thought about shutting down for a little bit, but we're still going. We're keeping this. We're keeping going. It's my 10th year, and I'm trying to keep going. I love pushing up Rosie. She's really good. I'm Aaron. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to go and watch myself some Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I hear really, really great things about it. Birthday in March as well. That's coolness. So if it's later in March, you're an Aries like me, and we lead the symbols. We are the zodiac leaders. Anyway, guys, I will see you again soon. I appreciate you all for coming in, and thank you so much. You guys are amazingly awesome. Have a wonderfully fantastic night. And there's always another movie. There's always another book, but there is only one of you. And you're appreciated. I'll see you soon.